Architect Jason Buensalido, here we are again. Wow, we have another project with you.
Yeah, we're very excited to be here, John. I'm actually with Ems Eliseo, one of the partners of the firm, to present our very exciting new endeavor.
You know, we worked with you for Project Smart Home in Marikina. That was the flood adaptive home. And now we've evolved into this new project, which is Project Second Home. And I'm excited to see what you have in store for us today.
Yeah, we're excited to present it to you. Once again, John, as you have mentioned, this is our second collaboration together. The first was Project Smart Home, which was actually a flood adaptive home which we completed and was successful. You know, it flooded in the area, and the raft that we kind of conceived for the carport actually floated. And since that was a success, hopefully this new project of ours will be a success as well. So I'll just share my screen. The market for mid and high-end homes, which is the segment that we're trying to target here, are still Filipinos, Filipino-Chinese families, and there are still retiring OFWs. So for some concepts, I'd like to turn it over to Ems to discuss about some learnings of ours as we went through the pandemic. Ems?
Thank you, Sir Jason. We've been in the pandemic for 1.5 years. We realized that one of the very important parts of our lives would be security. So we also realized the need that our spaces, no matter how small or big they are, should be adaptive or multifunctional.
You know, when you talk about a second home, the way that each family sees it and would use it might differ. This second home could potentially be a productive kind of property. It could be income generating. So for the planning, I'd like to turn it over back to Ems.
So if you can see in this diagram, the yellow patches are the outdoor areas. Even the circulation areas we can consider as outdoor areas and place them at the middle of the house. And then around it are the orange patches, which are the rooms and the private spaces.
From that, we are now taking the project to the actual, kind of sculpting of the final design. First, as you'll see here, we started with the block massing of the program. So this is kind of an aerial diagrammatic representation of the house. We added more, canopies and frames to address both function, protection from the heat, and at the same time aesthetics. Of course, with the use of technology, we enrolled this 3D model in the computer and just did a quick check for which parts and which sides of the house would be exposed to the sun the longest, which made us understand which areas would need solar protection. As far as the palette is concerned, it's very kind of light and bright because we were really looking for that maaliwalas character. Taking you through the other side of the house. So we're actually standing at the rear of the house, at the corner of the pool, looking towards the house. So, during the weekend, you can actually just open all of the glass doors, especially in the ground floor, and have a free flow of air, free flow of movement of people in and out. And then when you have guests, that same openness actually works because it combines the interior spaces with the exterior spaces. Living, dining, kitchen could be combined with a lanai here. And you can imagine that, a group here could just jump directly down into the pool. And even from the second floor, actually, it depends on how deep we designed the pool to be. And of course, at night, the character of the house changes entirely because of the series of indirect and uplighting that we strategically located to wash certain surfaces of the facade. Thank you.
It's beautiful, Jason. Thank you so much for coming up with this. Ems, great job. I think working with you from the past project as well and carrying over here to Project Second Home. The pandemic is not yet over.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that we will have a couple of more brilliant ideas along the way, and I'm really looking forward to working on this project with you.
It's, John, it was really a collaborative effort between myself, Ems, and the entire team. Of course, the whole design process was led by Ems.
So, Jason, thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to doing this and building this with you.
Thank you.